Hello everyone, my name is Salim Mohammed Sharif and my registered number is 21BCOMB03. For my corporate account CIA, I have chosen the company Titan. The introduction to the Titan company. Titan is the largest and the most trusted watch brand in India. It is an Indian luxury product company that mainly manufactures fashion accessories such as watches, jewelries and eyewear. Part of the Tata Group and started as a joint venture with TIDCO, that is Tamil Nadu Industrial Development Corporation. The company has its corporate headquarters in Electronic City, Bangalore, and registered office in Hosur, Tamil Nadu. Titan is the parent company to Fast Track, Tanishq, Titan I Plus, Carrot Lane, Sonata, Mont Blanc, and Helios. The board of directors are Chairman Mr. N. Muruganandam, Managing Director Mr. C. K. Venkataraman, Vice Chairman N. N. Tata. The independent directors are Mrs. Hema Ravichandra, Mrs. Irina Vittal, Mr. Ashwini Puri, Mr. B. Santanam, Mr. Pradyumna Vyas, Dr. Mohan Shankar Shivaprakashan. The directors are Mr. Bhaskar Bhatt, Mr. Arun Roy, and Ms. Karkala Usha. The company secretary for Titan is Mr. Dinesh Shetty. The Titan vision is we create elevating experiences for the people we touch and we significantly impact the world we work in. The Titan mission is we do this through a pioneering spirit and a caring, value driven culture that fosters innovation, drives performance, and ensures the highest global standards in everything we do. Here is the statement of profit and loss account of the Titan company. I have taken the last 10 years data and I would be taking the last two financial years, that is financial year 2020 and financial year 2021 for comparative analysis. This is the comparative analysis of profit and loss account of Titan Company Limited 2020 and 2021. First, revenue from operation. The revenue from operation generated in the financial year 2020 was 21,205 crores. Whereas in the financial year 2021, the revenue from operation generated was 21,830 crore. Here we can clearly see that the revenue from operation generated in the year 2021 is more than 2020. The company used many new strategies to increase their revenues, such as they started increasing the price of the product. They found new customers. They started selling to more existing customers. They offered sales promotion which boosted the sales volume. They started selling in new market and developed new product and service lines. Next we have total expenses. The total expenses for the financial year 2020 was 19,704 crore, and for the financial year 2021 the total expenses were 20,857 crore. Here it is clearly shown that the total expenses in the financial year 2021 is more compared to 2020. One of the biggest reasons for the expenses to be more in the financial year 2020 and not in 2020 is in the year 2020 there was a lockdown imposed and which was lifted in the financial year 2021. The company focused more on operating and other expenses, started investing more on sales promotion and advertisement expenses, which helped them to increase the sales and hence incurred a huge expense. This is why one of the major reasons the total expenses in the financial year 2021 is more than 2020. At the last, we have net income. Net income is nothing but total income reduced by total expenses. The net income for the financial year 2020 was 1,501 crore and for the financial year 2021 is 973 crore. We can clearly see that in the financial year 2020 the revenue from operation is less. Also the expenses are also less, hence the net income is more. Whereas in the financial year 2021, the revenue from operation is also more and the expenses are also more. Hence, the net income is less, 973 crore. Now, we will discuss the balance sheet of Titan Company Limited. These are the last 10-year balance sheet of Titan Company Limited. And here as well, we will be taking the last two financial year, that is financial year 2020 and financial year 2021 for comparative analysis of balance sheet. This is the comparative analysis balance sheet of Titan Company Limited for the year ending 2020 and 2021. In the financial year 2020, the current assets are valued at 10,121 crore. Whereas in the financial year 2021, the current assets are valued at 13,197 crores. We can clearly see that the current assets are valued more in the financial year 2021. Current assets always help us to meet short-term obligation. They can also be used in day-to-day business operation and to pay off the ongoing operations. This shows the short-term financial health of a company, as they show the amount of cash available with the company to meet the financial responsibility. It also gives the shareholders a clear view of the liquidity of the company. Next, we have non-current assets. In the financial year 2020, the non-current assets are valued at 3,423 crore, whereas in the financial year 2021, the non-current assets are valued at 3,247 crores. The financial year 2021 has more non-current assets compared to financial year 2020. The reason why the non-current assets are increasing because the company wants to expand their business so that they can use the fixed assets in their business, since their benefits will last for a period exceeding more than 1 year, which also helps in generating them a long-term revenue. Then we have non-current liabilities. Non-current liabilities in the financial year 2020 is 1,243, and in the financial year 2021 is 1,228. We can see that the financial year 2020 has more non-current liability than in 2021. It is more in the financial year 2020 because the company had taken loan from the bank and other institution to expand their business. That is why we can see the non-current liability of the financial year 2020 is more. Next, we can say that the equity in the financial year 2020 is less compared to the financial year 2021. There is an increase in the financial year 2021. This is because the company had issues shares in the secondary and primary market. Earning per equity share is nothing but the value of each equity share. We have two classification: basic EPS and diluted EPS. Basic EPS is nothing but how company's profit can be allocated to each share, and diluted EPS is how much of cash flow of the company can be allocated for each share. We can see that the basic EPS for the financial year 2020 was 17, but there is a decrease in the diluted EPS, and the diluted EPS for the year 2020 is 12. In the financial year 2021, the basic EPS is 11 and the diluted EPS is 8. In the financial year 2020, the basic EPS is 24 and the diluted EPS is 22. Future prospects of the company are: 1. The customer oriented. Titan wants to become a customer oriented company. That means its main focus should be in the total satisfaction of the customers. Next, achievement of company's goal. One of the major and the most common prospect of any company is achievement of its company's goal. The company's goal is to achieve customer satisfaction and profit maximization. Next, bringing a change to the society. Bringing a change to the society is a very big game changer. It it always affects on a positive note and also brings a brand value to the company. I would like to conclude with importance of financial statements. Financial statements helps the top management to take rational decisions. It also provides internal and external stakeholders with the opportunity to make informed decisions regarding investments. It also helps to know the position of the company, to know if we are earning profit or running into losses. Thank you. Have a nice time.